All right, what's going on, YouTube? So here we are doing the finishing touches on Pops' gate, and we are done with all the fence build, fence and gate build. Everything is installed. We are now at the finishing stages. All the miscellaneous stuff, all the track extension. I'm gonna be doing a little track extension right here, a little 5 feet from there to here. I gotta do that. I gotta add that. I gotta add all the hardware connections for the automatic gate opener. But right now, I'm gonna concentrate on installing a mailbox. So that's what's gonna happen today. And I'm probably gonna bail out after this because the sun is beating down. It's been hot these past couple days. So I'm gonna try to knock this out real quick. But basically, you see this little walkway here? There used to be a door there. Pops didn't want it. He says, you know what, don't give me a door there. Go ahead and just use that one if they want to come in and out. All right, cool, whatever, it's your house, Pops. So anyways, this little red brick walkway here, it's gonna serve the only purpose. It's gonna be to walk up here down this little road here and get your mail from right here. So that mailbox is gonna get mounted right there. That's what this video is about, and that's what today's objective is gonna be. But yeah, this fence is almost done. Like I said, this is the finishing stages. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. The way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna cut this guy, one of these pickets from here. This guy measures about the same distance from here to here as this picket measures from here to here. So I'm gonna cut one here, open up this little window here, put the box here, and give me some diagonal supports going down here from back here, going that way like this. This will be the fence here, right here, and I'll get some diagonal supports from here down there to keep the back end from tipping down, and that's it. Now they can receive mail and bills and all that stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's what this video is going to be about. That's what I'm going to do today. So let me get going. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out right now. I've got a mark right here. This is the one I want to go. I'm going to cut here, and then we'll see how to fit this guy up. All right, stand by. There it is, guys, right there. My opening for the mailbox measures about a foot each way. See that? I'm pretty lucky. 11 inches there, and I went ahead and measured a foot from the top of this horizontal to the top of this picket here, because it's pretty much what it measures here, from here to here. So that's the top, the height of it. I laid it out here on this area here, and now this whole thing sits right in there. It fits perfectly too. As you guys can see right there, see how that thing fits in there? It's a perfect fit. So now the only thing that needs to happen is right under here, right under there, I'm gonna weld the horizontal. So this guy here can be welded on it here across. So from here to here, I'm gonna weld one of this material here, a horizontal, so this guy can weld on that. That way I have somewhere for him to weld on, and it's gonna help me also in the elevation, the levelness, keeping this guy level. It'll bring this end up higher, and it'll be a lot more level, because I'm gonna weld another horizontal there, so he can rest on there. Then once that is done, I'll go ahead and weld diagonal supports down to the bottom here. I'll put a level up on top, put a level up on the bottom. Wherever that tells me that it's level, I'll go ahead and put a diagonal support from here down to here. A little diagonal brace. That's the way it's gonna look here from the outside, from the street side. As you can see that, perfect. That's all I need. Once the mailman comes in, he can pull that down, put our mail in there. If he needs to access this key thing here too, he can do that. But check that out. That's a good fit. That's a nice mount right there. Perfect. I like that. And like I said, once I get the diagonal supports back there, you can see here what I was talking about another horizontal support here. I'm gonna get another horizontal support here. So these two members here can kick into, and I can weld it here, and that way he's supported on another horizontal member rather than on this wire mesh. But yeah, that's it. That was a pretty easy build there. So let me go ahead and get working on the supports to level it out, and I'll show you guys the final product. There's that horizontal support. It's not a square exactly, because if you guys can remember, this one here is level. That's level. Level means straight across. Level. It's not higher any direction. It's level across. The top one is not level, because I know some of you guys are gonna see that. You're gonna be like, "What the hell, JC? That's not even level." If you're observative, like I got some haters. I got another one in Pasadena. What's up, Tom? What's going on, brother? Hey, how's that foundation work going? But anyways, some of you guys might see that and are gonna be like, "What the hell is that? That thing is not level." It's not supposed to be. Remember, I told you guys, this is a high point. That is a low point. This is on a little hill, on a little incline. So that's the degree. That's what you're noticing right there. It's on a downhill from here down that way. So this guy is level. This guy is on a downhill. It's got a little degree because it's a hill. Okay. All right. I got another hater over there south of the border. What's up, Rhino? What's going on, brother? Hey, I'm gonna come down to Rosarito and we'll go to pop us some beer again. All right. Right on, brother. It ain't no 16 off either. It's good. All right. So there it is right there. Bottom support. So this guy can sit on there, weld it around here, weld it here, and this guy supports it. So let me go ahead and get that welded, bring you guys back. Little polish there, little polish there. She's ready to go. There it is, guys. He's in there. This little bottom horizontal there, remember I told you he was going to give me support for that? He's giving me even more support than I thought. It's not even welded on right now, and look at it. Look at my bubble. He's holding on right there. It went in between these two with some slight pressure here and in here. This one probably won't be able to use it, but who cares? We never send mail out from here. That's the only reason you would use this little flag, is if you're sending mail out here, you don't want to go out to the post office or to sometimes there used to be a mailbox right over there. You dump it in there. So what you do is you put your mail in here, lift the little flag that lets the mailman know that you got outgoing mail right there. So he takes that, but we never send mail from here. But that's it. Check it out. I don't even think I need the diagonal supports right there. There's no weight on that thing, none. But I might put them on. I don't know. Little diagonal support going down there. He's staying right there without even welding. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stack right here. See that right there? That's just gonna take a little bit of weld right there. A little bit of weld right here. You guys get the idea. If you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. Right there. That's it. That's it, guys. I'm not even going to put the diagonal support. There's no weight on there. It's only the only real weight on here is when my check comes. It's the only real weight that's on there. Let's check out the front. All right. Sorry guys, as I was doing my last video, I ran out of battery. Had to run inside the house and plug it in for a little bit. Get some more juice. But while that was happening, while I was charging it up, look at this. Look at what happened. Box is up. That's it. That's all that needs to happen. Nice and strong. Right here. This thing is, look at it. That thing ain't going nowhere. Remember I said I was gonna do two diagonal supports? Here, don't need it. That member right there gave me all the strength I wanted. I welded it there, welded it up there, welded it here, welded it there, and that was more strength, all the strength I needed. But I decided to go ahead and give me one diagonal support There's my baby. There's my baby. There's Luna. What's up, Luna? What's up, baby? So I went ahead and gave me one diagonal support. I got it at 45 degrees to that, so it gives me optimal support. How do I know it's at 45 degrees? Because I measured the same distance from here to here to here to here. That creates a 90 degree there. Half of 90 degrees is 45. Bam, right there. No ifs, ands, or buts. And that gives you optimal support right there. 45 degrees, same dimension from here to here as from here to here. And you got yourself a 45 degree. Cut it at 45 degree. Cut your corner up there with a square. This part here is a 45 degree. That one right there is a 90 degree. This is your best friend in construction. So there it is right there. Let's go outside. And there she is. A pretty little mailbox for the mailman to come in and drop off our bills and stuff like that. That's it. That's all she needed. Mailman comes here, drops my check off, closes it, is on his way. Got a little access panel here. See how I cut that out right there? Reinforce that the base here for this one. That's where I welded it right there. He's strong. He ain't going nowhere. That's it, guys. That's the mailbox installation. All right. Thank you guys for watching.